Yo, what's up guys, Darren here and welcome back to another Star Savior video. So in this video, we are going to be talking about tomorrow's patch notes, and yeah, this is going to be our final week for the half anniversary event. So for those that haven't progressed as much, you should start progressing and make sure you finish everything else. But regardless, let's quickly take a look, as this will be a quick video on covering everything else. I'm pretty sure Epindel's kit is also revealed, but we already went over that in the last video. So let's quickly get into it. Now, for this page, we're just going to quickly look. It is a 3-hour maintenance with 3 standard Savior observation tickets, pretty decent or normal actually. And for the details, we have Savior and all kind of feature observation, guild defense, events, cash out products, improvements and changes with bug fixes. Okay, pretty standard. Now, let's take a look at what we have for the update notes. So obviously, we have Wedding Epindel's observation. Now, here's the thing. It is not a limited. There's nowhere stated in this part or even here that it says a limited Savior. So she is pretty much guaranteed to be in a standard banner, I'm pretty sure, unless it's restated somewhere else after by the devs. But regardless, from this patch note, she is definitely not limited. Anyway, we already went through her kit and seems like nothing changed. It still retains the same. So we can quickly skip this and move on to the next part. And also I showed this skin on stream as well. And here is the Arcana. Let's take a look. It is a caster, so she's not a Savior specific. This one will not benefit only for her, but also the rest of the casters in the game, which is gonna be very nice, especially since, look at this, Crimson Oath. After hitting with an AoE attack, grant self pledge for 2 turns. On hit, if self has pledge, plus 15% outgoing damage. There's another thing else here that says token. Damage dealt increases by 10% and damage taken decreases by 10%. I'm not sure if this is also part of this Crimson Oath until we see it in game ourselves, or if this is actually pledge, but just a renamed version. I'm not sure. We'll have to see. And she also gains sense of speed because, again, she needs a bit of speed tuning, especially since if you're going to be playing her with another Sun attribute combo. So, well, that is unless you are max limit breaking her, at least. Okay, let's move on. So I have a new guild defense season, which is gonna be this bride boss as the guild defense boss, which is kind of standard. It is pretty much expected. And we have 4 events. A login event where we have more telescopes and stuff. Very good. And then also we have the Starlit Journey boost missions. This is for after you do your journey missions or do a journey run, you'll be able to gain this just by simply attaining score. Pretty nice. And some packages, the only thing that is gonna change or added is actually just the Veil in Violet for Wedding Epindel, and that's about it. The rest are just gonna be the same type pack, will just be renewed. And one more thing I actually want to point out is not related to any of these, but this. The random variation range of the action gauge applied during the Gauntlet pre-season will be reduced by half compared to the current value. So devs actually listen to this part because a lot of people are stressing about the RTA RNG. The speed plus minus is actually about 10%, or I think up to 10. Regardless, right, there are a lot of people that got outsped by a 218, for example, 218 Astra outspeeds a 220 or 230 Astra, and yeah, that is serious. So they're gonna reduce the speed RNG by half to the current value, or compared to the current value. So we'll be less likely to see the speed RNG messing up our actual rotations now, and it's a pretty good change in my opinion. So let's see how things go from there. But regardless, it's a very nice patch note, especially this, since I'm obviously, you guys know me for the RTA, but this one is definitely a good change for a lot of people that are gonna be doing RTA, and hopefully this will also carry over to the next season and not just the Gauntlet preseason as worded here. But that's pretty much it for this video. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Make sure to drop by tomorrow. There will be a 2-part stream. One part is probably gonna be LZB at 9 AM, and second part is when Star Savior maintenance finish, we'll jump over to Star Savior to do our week 3 missions. My name is Aaron. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys tomorrow on stream. Take care.